Welcome back to the Deep Well. We've mapped out how to survive a moose strike on the asphalt. Now we're diving into the thick brush. This is part 2, Evasion on the trail. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Deep Well. If you're new here, this is a space built for curious minds, where my own obsessive rabbit holes collide with artificial intelligence to pull back the layers on topics we usually take for granted. Before we jump into the data today, a quick boundary marker. I use AI models to help synthesize complex research and run these scenarios. But AI is a tool for exploration, not absolute truth. Always use your own critical thinking and do your own research. And please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere, including in the comments section down below. Now, let's head down the well. So after we've covered vehicles, my next question was, what if you encounter a moose on a hike? AI responded, encountering a moose on a hiking trail is a completely different mental game. Unlike a bear, where the rules are often to stand your ground or make yourself big, a moose requires an entirely different survival strategy. If you turn a corner on a trail and find yourself staring down a moose, your safety depends on reading its body language instantly. Signs a moose is getting ready to charge. The ears. Its ears will lay flat back against its head, much like an angry dog or horse. The hackles. The hair on its hump and the back of its neck will stand straight up. The behavior. It will stop eating, stare directly at you, smack its lips, click its teeth, or lower its head towards you. If you see these signs, or if the moose begins to walk towards you, follow these exact steps. Back away calmly. Do not scream, do not wave your arms, and never look it directly in the eyes, which they perceive as a threat. Walk backwards slowly, keeping your eyes on the animal, and put as much distance between you as possible. Do not run early, but run if it charges. A moose can easily outrun a human, but if it actively charges you, run immediately. Moose often engage in bluff charges to scare you off, but if they commit, they intend to stomp. Put a barrier between you. This is your primary defense. Run behind a massive tree, a boulder, a thick patch of brush, or a trail sign. Because of their immense bulk and rigid stance, moose cannot maneuver quickly around tight obstacles. They will often lose interest if they lose a direct, straight line path to you. Curl into a ball if knocked down. If the worst happens and a moose knocks you to the ground, do not fight back. Curl into a tight fetal position, cover your head and neck with your hands, and stay completely still. Fighting back will only cause the animal to continue stomping you until it no longer perceives you as a moving threat. So then I asked, if you encounter the moose on a hike, would playing dead help stave him off? AI answered, absolutely not. Playing dead is a catastrophic mistake when dealing with an aggressive moose. This is where people dangerously confuse moose safety with grizzly bear safety. A grizzly bear often attacks defensively because it perceives you as a threat. Once you play dead and drop to the ground, the bear may realize the threat is gone and stop. A moose operates on entirely different logic. When a moose charges, its primary goal is to neutralize whatever is agitating it by stomping it into the dirt using its incredibly sharp, heavy front hooves. If you lie down on the ground and play dead before any physical contact is made, you aren't de-escalating the situation. You are simply dropping down to their target level, making it effortless for a 1,000-pound animal to stomp you. To survive, remember the rule. Stay on your feet as long as possible. Keep moving, run, and put a massive obstacle like a tree or a boulder between you and the animal. You only curl into a ball as an absolute last resort if you have already been knocked down and cannot get back up. So then I wondered, what if you encounter a moose in the woods or on a hike after sunset? Should you shine the flashlight at him or shine it away and just slowly walk away? Should you turn your flashlight off? AI answered, encountering a moose on a dark trail after sunset is a high-stakes scenario. Your flashlight is a tool for your own navigation, but how you aim it determines whether that moose stays calm or charges. Do not turn your flashlight off, and do not shine it directly into the moose's eyes. Here is the exact nighttime protocol to safely break contact. The deflected beam rule. Never blast the flashlight directly at the moose's head. Blinding a 1,000-pound wild animal in the pitch black will panic it, and a panicked moose is highly likely to charge blindly toward or through whatever is blinding it. Instead, shine the beam down at the ground between you and the animal or slightly off to the side. This gives you enough ambient light to monitor its silhouette and body language without triggering a flight or fight response. Keep the light on. Turning your flashlight completely off is a major mistake. You need to see where you are stepping to avoid tripping, and you must know if the animal is moving toward you. More importantly, keeping the light deflected on the ground lets the moose know exactly where you are, so you don't startle it as you move. The slow vocal retreat. While keeping the beam lowered, begin backing away slowly and calmly. Speak out loud in a low, calm, reassuring voice, "Whoa, moose, easy moose." This ensures the animal tracks you as a human moving away, rather than a silent predator sneaking through the brush. From highway lanes to active runways, these creatures navigate our human infrastructure using a silent, ancient logic. But to truly understand why the danger is so high, we have to look past individual encounters and look at the macro data, the hidden wartime history, the predator imbalances, and the chemical traps anchoring them to our roadsides. Part 3, the final log of this deep dive, and the longest one so far, is live right now down the well. Click on your screen or in the description down below, and I'll see you on the next one.